Welcome to the Wednesdays with Will podcast, where Will shares weird, wacky, and wonderful things that go through his mind on Wednesday.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Wednesdays with Will podcast. It's your boy, Willie Will III. This is that guy, Nick. Settled on that one. I don't know.
Guy, Nick.
That
That
guy,
works.
Nick.
Can't get in trouble for use of that one.
Yeah, can't get in trouble for that one. I'm trying to, new branding. We got to establish
new
a new
branding, rebranding.
Yeah, new reputation, a new thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah. But, man, I'm excited to be back. It's a new season in my life for sure. Actually, a lot of things just happened. Left my job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm out here in these freelancing streets.
What
getting
kind of
it done.
freelancing you doing?
Mostly just a lot of music stuff. I had some camps this last week. So shout out to Joshua Bryan Band. Thanks for letting me hang out. And so we've been doing some preteen. I cannot speak. Doing some preteen camps.
Did you gargle salt or did you have
You shot me with
did you have a stroke?
the bug assault.
The bug assault gun?
Little do you guys know, before we started shooting, Nick assaulted me with the bug assault. So
No, before we started shooting, I was doing some shooting.
yeah. So that's got me a little tongue-tied.
Tongue-tied?
Gosh, what is going on today?
Did you have a stroke?
I turned 26. This is what happens.
This is what happens when you turn 26.
I just had my 26th birthday. My quarter life crisis just ended me, I guess. So I
don't want to hear it.
You're getting close to that midlife crisis.
Jeez,
Huh?
I turned 35, and then like 2 weeks into 35, my back goes out.
Dang.
I know. I blame being 6'7" because I age like 9 times faster than everybody else.
Thing. But
I mean, yeah, and then like 2 weeks after that, like it went out, but like it came back. It's like, oh, my back's fine. I'm good. I was doing some more workouts. I rested it, and then I started going back to working out.
Yeah.
Did an entire Murph, which is great. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
I don't know what that is.
It's an intense exercise. Okay. It's just anyway. I did one of those. It's pretty baller. But anyway, did one of those, and then I was going on vacation. Literally the day after, like I was at work, said goodbye to everybody. I was like, I'm starting my vacation then. Left work the next day. The very next day I'm starting my vacation, my back goes out.
Wow.
Spent my entire vacation laying on the floor in my living room.
Yeah. You literally got a cane now.
Yes, I do. Well, I haven't been using it for the past couple of days because I'm
tough.
better, but I do have a cane. Literally, it's out of shot, but it's there.
So can you like apply for like handicapped like stuff at this point?
I forgot to ask my chiropractor about that because that would have been really nice.
That'd be nice. Good parking. Get to skip the lines at airports and stuff.
That'd be great. I mean, I'm not going to the airport anytime soon. Unless somebody needs if you need an audio engineer or an audio consultation for your venue, hit me up. Seriously.
Hit this guy. That guy, Nick. What's actually your thing? How would they actually get a hold of you?
You can find me on Instagram and stuff and shoot me a message over there. You can DM me.
Nice.
Nothing weird. If you send me something weird, we'll block and report and all that stuff. My God.
You're not doing audio for like somebody's OnlyFans page?
God, no.
No.
I do have standards, my friend.
Okay.
Plus, audio equipment doesn't have a long life in those things for obvious reasons.
Well, anyway, hey, what's up, Tyson? We're actually live streaming right now during this random taping of Wednesdays with Will. So if you see me address some comments and stuff, that's just me doing that.
Wednesdays with Will on a Friday.
Hey, you were supposed to say that because only the people live know that we're faking it right now. I'm going to post this on a Wednesday. So you just outed me for really no reason.
I apologize for being an honest human being. I will try to be better at lying.
It's Wednesdays. I mean, like, none of the late night shows are actually taped that late night most of the time.
Yeah, no.
They
always pre-tape
Yeah,
everything.
so it's like same
They
thing.
also have an army of writers, which honestly, if you think about it,
Yeah.
your jokes should be way better.
They
Should be way better. If you have that many people writing your material,
Absolutely.
your jokes are awful.
Yeah. But anyway, like I said, just turned 26. And one thing about that, I'm reaping the benefits of my birthday in the sense of I haven't paid for a meal in like 2 weeks.
Oh, dang.
This shout out to not sponsor Qdoba even right here. Yeah. On my way here, I got some free chips and salsa for my birthday.
Dang.
Just like a little snack. And then I asked for a water cup.
Yeah.
And the lady behind the counter gave me like a regular cup. And I'm like, that's a birthday blessing right there. I think. And let me pose a question to all of my like friends that are in restaurants and fast food and stuff. If a customer asks for a water cup, and I know like at Qdoba today they had the little plastic, clear water, the small ones that they're trying to keep people from faking.
Was the person who gave you the water cup, was it a lady?
Yes, it was.
Good thing Alex wasn't with you.
So you think I was getting? You think they were like giving me a? Is that
that's the if I'm not mistaken, strike me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
I believe that's the fast food equivalent of what's happening.
I need to know. I need the answers on that because that's not the first time that's happened.
Dude, I went to go meet with the pastor to talk about a prophetic word I got. I still had to pay for my own lunch. Welcome to 35, Nick.
Yikes! Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah. So I'm just saying. I guess that's a little wink, wink. It's like because I specifically said water, and she was like, "Are you a regular water cup?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I saw the little water cups back there, and she hands me a regular smuggler cup. And at this point, I'm like, am I supposed to still get water?
I guess.
I'm like, my conscience wants to be clear if this is like a wink situation and like I'm hooking you up. But if it's just like, and if y'all had it, I think so. So anyway, I got water the first time, and on my way out, I got some peach Coke.
Might as well just
might as well. I kind of looked to see if anyone was looking because I still felt a little guilty about it.
So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So had somebody been looking, you probably wouldn't have.
Nah, probably not. So am I guilty because I felt? Oh wait, did I sin because I felt guilty about it? Like
I will let you work that out with your own fear and trembling.
With your, the Bible's like, if to him who it is sin.
Yeah, you felt guilty and you still ignored it. You're like, I like my drink more than the guilt I'm getting there.
I justified it by the fact that I think I was supposed to get a real drink. I feel like that was the unimplied wink of giving me the regular cup. Yeah, because she could have gave me the regular water cup.
Could have.
And I would have been just fine with that. Now, one thing I do with the water cup sometimes sorry.
I was going to say, let's acknowledge the fact that you just said doo-doo. And I'm a child.
I will get the club sodas with those sometimes.
Yeah, club sodas.
I'm like, are those allowed?
Water. I think that's allowed.
I don't feel bad about that.
I don't feel bad about the sparkling soda, like club soda and stuff like that. I don't. I'll do that.
But if you get a Sprite, that's too far.
Yeah, Sprite's just like it's just a lie. If there was a LaCroix there, I guess that's a little iffy too, because then you at least have the water, sparkling water, LaCroix, and Sprite, and then you might as well just go full Monty and do suicide and get them all.
It's a slippery slope there for sure. It really is. But like if you got the water cup and I see colored drink, what are you doing, man? What you doing? You gotta go
at that point.
Now, nobody's really enforcing that kind of thing.
Yeah,
I feel like most of the workers don't even care
at that point. Honestly, I don't know. I go back and forth. Like, I think if I was the owner of a business and stuff like that, like, I don't know. I go back and forth because I know a couple guys. I actually do know a couple people who own restaurants and stuff. I know a guy who owns a Chicken Express by a Gateway. Okay. Mm-hmm. That guy, he's really cool, super cool dude. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so super chill, really welcoming, super friendly. I wonder about that. I need to ask him about that one. I was like, hey, how upset on a scale to from 0 to you're going to jail, and I will hit you with every single rule in the book. Like on that scale, how much does it bother you? Somebody has a water cup and they go fill it with soda.
Yeah, because not every place. In fact, Chicken Express, I don't think they have water cups there. Because not every place does. Some places you ask for water and they still just give you regular cup because that's all they have.
I know they have bottled water there.
They have bottled water, but who's buying bottled water?
If you're going to be bottled water from, I don't know. It could be one of those you could be bougie or one of those conspiracy theories like tap water over here. I'm not letting you poison my brain.
If you're a conspiracy theorist, isn't the bottled water worse? Because the plastic in the water is turning the frogs gay. What do you want to do?
But that's the chemicals in the water that's turning the freaking... if you got to get it right. If you're going to do like...
Sorry, Alex Jones.
We might as well go full action. I'm so freaking tired of you putting chemicals in the water to turn the freaking frogs gay.
Hey, I'd love to have you on the pod, Alex. Come on.
So, honestly, if I got to meet Alex Jones, I doubt he's going to watch this. But if he ever did, here's my thing. Like, one of my favorites was Alex Jones on Timcast with Tim Pool. Because he was like, Tim Pool had him on after he got banned from like literally everything. If that doesn't scare you, that should. He got banned from literally all the social media platforms. And then Tim Pool had him on his podcast, but he had his entire team with their computers ready to fact check anything that Alex Jones said. And they kept saying, stop, and they're researching it. But like every time they came, I was like, he's right.
He's true.
He's true. He's like, yeah, I've been saying it for years.
Yeah.
He's like, the thing is, like, if Alex Jones didn't present as Alex Jones,
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I'm a little retarded. if he didn't present like Alex Jones,
we might would listen.
like if he had an English accent and he just changed it a little bit,
wow,
people would believe him.
Yeah.
I mean, like even Russell Brand, people are more apt to believe him, even though he comes off as way more eccentric and a little bit more crazy with his. Even though that. He still has his accent, which is why people hold on, listen to him.
Yeah, we like the English accents. They're a little more trustworthy for some reason.
It makes it, which is weird because they taxed us to the point of we're like, screw you.
It's really weird. Came full circle on that. Because nobody, okay, let's just say, if you're about to go in for a surgery and you hear a doctor with an English accent or a Southern Alabama hick accent.
Oh, yeah. I put you under. Just what we're going to do is we're going to take a little incision right here. We're just going to cut that thing. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to lickety split, lick, spam, bam, boom. I'm going to be all over that like a bunch of flies on crap right there. It's going to be gone out there, man.
We out of there.
Exactly. Dude, I met this guy at CFNI. Really smart. Had his doctorate. Thick Tennessee accent.
Seriously?
Like it was thick.
Love it.
He was wicked smart, but like you didn't believe a thing he said because of his accent.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of unfortunate. It's like a little accent racism right there. I don't know.
That's about it. Yeah.
We just, in fact, so I prefaced earlier. I was at a camp last week. Yeah. The speaker to the kids was a guy from Louisiana. Super thick Cajun accent and stuff. And it was like, so it kind of works for the camp there, but I think that guy had a doctorate and wrote a few books too. Yeah. And I'm like, man, his credibility kind of is a shot a little bit just because of how he talks, which is unfortunate. But
which I mean, like honestly, I noticed it in the dating world too. There's this lady like so there's a certain like beauty. Like, first off, don't come at me. Like you got standards, I got standards, so shut up. Anyway, just nipping that in the bud right away. Anyway, secondly,
hit the bio. Remember, we have a Google form for
we don't.
application
we do not.
Nick's significant other. Taking applications.
I will
now.
send my vicious black lab puppy on you because he's so violent. Dang it. No. But anyway, so like even dating, there's this girl who's like, you're kind of cute, but yeah, she had an Australian accent. I was like, all of a sudden you're like, wow, you're just really hot. Like, good day, mate.
Good day, mate.
Let's throw another shrimp on the Barbie. That's not even for anything. Yeah, I actually do. I really do like cooking out and barbecuing and stuff. But dang, good day.
Good. Yeah, no, seriously. I think it does. It definitely impacts. But let me tell you about a few things this guy did.
What he did?
So he was like sort of a magician.
Yeah.
And whatever. So
illusionist.
That's
Illusions,
the word.
Michael.
Yeah. So, I think that was the first time I've ever heard like a country accent illusionist guy. So
yeah, honestly,
it was really interesting. And then the camp was in the middle of nowhere. This place called Looters, Texas. Have you heard of that?
Looters?
Yeah.
Looters as in Looter, as in like you got to watch out for yourself because your bag might not be there.
No, not looters. Looters. Luders, I believe. Looters. So, but it was like, anyway, the super country town. None of the guys, like most of the staff, camp staff was like 14-year-olds. I'm like, there's this, I talked to this guy, your height. 14 years old. I'm like, what's in the water out here? It was crazy.
Does it turn the frogs gay?
Yeah, I don't know. He might have. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Are you 45 degrees shy of a Nazi?
But it was plenty of snotty kids, dirty showers. It was the regular camp experience. Everything you expect.
Was it junior high camp?
It was preteen camp, so even worse.
Oh.
Even like these kids don't know what a shower is.
Yeah.
And then
junior high and preteen,
Yeah. So the best thing about it, low key, was the food, which was really strange. I don't know if it was the Southern delight in it, but it was just the food was for camp food at least. I'm not saying it was like gourmet, whatever, the best.
But camp food, though.
But for camp food, I would say it was above average. And,
man. I've had some bad camp food in my day.
Yeah.
Dude, like there's this place like we used to have I will throw these people under the bus. I have no problem doing that. Okay. No shame, because every single one of my friends from South Dakota Assemblies of God Church Camp, back when it was at Trinity University in North Dakota. All of you remember this. We all remember Trinity Mystery Meat. I'm not kidding. Like it's one like you had those like slabs. It's supposed to be like a slab of chicken breast or turkey breast or whatever and stuff like that. But it was perfectly round, perfectly round. But here's the thing: I picked it up and like if you had thrown it outside, you would have expected it to bounce. Yeah. It's flat side down. I picked it up, dropped it. It bounced up off the flat side. I was like, I'm not eating that.
No.
I went back to my room because like we weren't cabins, we were in dorm rooms. I went back to my room and I demolished my my box of cheese nips.
Yeah, you got to bring the snacks. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I can't. I don't get. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's worse than that Wendy's square patties. You know.
Well, I like the square patties. We don't cut corners. We don't cut corners.
Is that what the thing is supposed to
Yeah,
be?
I think that was the thing from back. Okay, those of us from the '90s, how many remember that Wendy's square patties was their promise to us that they're not cutting corners?
That was a slogan. Okay.
It wasn't necessarily like a slogan, but it was kind of was like
it was an insinuation.
Insinuation of like,
Yeah,
we're not cutting or like we're not cutting corners because we're whatever.
Yeah, well,
100% real beef.
something like that. But it's like if it's real beef, then why is it square? I don't know. I'm like,
Because
are
how you
they
form it.
punching it out or what are they doing?
Have you, Will? Have you ever made anything from raw hamburger?
Yeah, no.
Oh, there we are. Alex, I'm sorry.
Hey, we gonna be we gonna be in for it. We're gonna have to eat out a lot. But
I was gonna say no, because like that's how it comes ground beef.
yeah.
Ground beef. It's like you can form it into whatever shape you want. Honestly, like for kicks and giggles, I want to see like the other night when I was making burgers for myself. I want to see if I can make it to the shape of a dinosaur. I'm a terrible artist, especially and beef would not be my medium. But still, like it kind of worked. But I was like, forget it. We're just going back to the circle pattern.
Yeah, why not? I guess that's just easy. That's why patties are circle because it's just one
like
stump.
literally, you grab it, roll it to a ball,
bam,
smash
done.
it in.
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, goodness, my back's doing that thing again.
Dude, so
Still recovering.
what's the worst thing I have to like look forward to turning 30?
So when I turned 25, my body said, "Hey, by the way, that really sugary cereal you like, you can't eat."
Okay.
Yeah, because it hurt. Like I actually got a stomach ache. I was like, all my years as a kid, I could eat whatever I wanted. Never had a stomach ache. Never once had a stomach ache for something too sweet.
Yeah.
I was 25, had my big boy job as an audio engineer. Got my waffle crisp, one bowl. I was like, dang, that sucks.
Okay.
That's kind of my body saying, hey, we might try and kill you.
So my cereal, running.
Turned 30. Then my body all of a sudden said, no, remember that thing we might try and kill you? We're actively trying to kill you.
Yeah, actively killing you.
Actively. And then 35. Like 35 chose violence immediately. 2 weeks into 35 back issues.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Then so what advice would you give a freshly 26-year-old onto how to avoid most of your problems?
How to avoid your problems. First off, don't be an idiot.
Okay.
Great advice. Think to yourself, would an idiot do this? And if they would, do not do that thing.
Okay.
Do not do that thing.
That's step one.
Step one is always cut a hole in the box. That's for some of that's an old reference. I'm not going to explain it, but step one, cut a hole in the box.
Wednesdays with Will is sponsored by Bass Pro Shops. You slap the bass, play the guitar. Tap into Bass Pro Shops today and get your Bass Pro merchandise. It's the movement for musicians. So my old friend Nick wrote that. Okay, other Nick, Black Nick. He's actually, so I have another guy named Nick who used to produce his podcast.
So
actually
are you saying I'm an affirmative action hire?
You basically are.
Jeez.
You're the
Has nothing to do with my
Nick.
skill. Has everything to do with my skin tone. You needed a white dude.
Absolutely. I needed a new Nick. I didn't want to completely rebrand everything and still, have a Nick. So, but yeah.
So I'm your Nick.
Yeah. That's why. You're that guy, Nick, though. You're not. Mm-hmm. The other Nick's actually going to be my best man in my wedding.
Oh,
so
congratulations
I'm
to
really
him.
excited about that.
Do you have any idea what he's going to do for your bachelor party?
Bachelor party?
Yeah.
Sorry, guy. I don't think I'm doing anything. I
think
don't
you're
have any. I'm just not. That's just not me.
Like, I've been to a few bachelor parties.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be all debauchery. Like, what everybody else does. Like, I got to throw one for my buddy Josh.
Okay.
We had a lot of fun doing that one because like he's like we're all in the guns and stuff. We're all technical arts people and like audio engineers, like production people. Like so, we just did a bunch of shooting games.
For real?
So yeah, we went to a buddy's property who had a lot of property, set up a whole bunch of targets at different things. We played a pistol game like pistol tic-tac-toe. Mm-hmm. And so like one of you is X's, one of you is O's, and so you played tic-tac-toe and there's prizes. I mean, we had a couple targets. We had a couple exploding targets.
Yeah.
And since we're all musicians, we got the worst guitars that we hated. Yeah. I went out and found them at pawn shops, like the brands that we despise. Filled them with exploding targets.
Yeah, there you go.
Blew them up. It was great.
Yeah. I'll have to think about it. Maybe I'll do something chill. I'm not really in the like mood to do anything, especially since I'm kind of over it at this point. I'm like, I'm just ready for this wedding. I had to make my final payment today, actually, for the venue and stuff. And I was like, man, this is a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole point of the bachelor party is that you do nothing, your best man does it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, it's about how well do they know you. So
yeah.
So for like one of them that I went to, the guy, he was just like one of the groom. He was just a chill dude. He's like, I just want to hang out with friends, maybe watch a movie, play some board games, and just have some good food.
All right, I got to talk to Nick then, man. What are you doing? Because I got nothing.
Yeah. No,
if not, hey, Nick, I need you to know you're replaceable. As you can see now. He might be my best man at this point, actually, too. We'll see. We might just mix it up. I mean, still fits.
How do you guys know? It's a long story, but I've known him, like, his favorite color is fuchsia.
Fuchsia? I don't even know what that is.
And he has lavender oil that he puts,
Oh, great. Now you sound like my fiance. We have all these obscure color schemes for our wedding that I'm like, what is, like, terracotta? Like, I don't know what to do with this.
When I was engaged, I had that. That's like I got kicked out of wedding planning. That was the thing. Is like I saw a couple things like because I did production management. Like we were going to throw a quick together. So I threw together events all the time. So for me, I don't understand the stress about event planning. Like the hardest thing to get is the venue and the food. If you get those ones down, decorations, everything else, you can do that yourself. You have friends, you have all that stuff.
Yeah,
that's the easiest part. Like that's for me, that was the easy. As long as you get the venue and your time, like the rest of the event planning is really simple, and I don't understand the stress.
Yeah.
And that was an argument.
No,
clearly that worked out because I'm single.
Yeah.
Don't take advice from Nick.
Don't take. Well, hey, I mean I agree with mostly. That's why I was kind of even saying I'm kind of over it at this point. Most of what we have is done as well. We just need to, I mean, as crazy it is, finalize guest list and finalize a caterer. Actually, we don't have food nailed down. We need to go try some stuff. But
have you guys thought about doing food trucks?
No, it's way out there in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, that's what we almost did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find food trucks that'll drive out there. Like you can rent, like that's your catering. They drive themselves up. And like, just go to the food truck and grab your stuff and go. We paid for everything right now.
Yeah, I gotta think about that.
Yeah.
But those were most of the things. Is like the food. The guest list is tough.
Oh yeah,
because it's like we got 150 people, and a lot of people think they gonna be there, and I'm like, he ain't gonna be there.
We'll Zoom you in.
We'll Zoom you in? Is that what you said?
Yeah, just have a Zoom conference you can watch online. Yeah. Watch Will go live on Instagram.
Wednesdays with Will is going to be live. Weddings with Will.
I was going to say.
There we go. That's what it's going to be. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm really thinking about putting out a QR code, scan for invite.
Scan for invite.
You must donate to buy your way into a seat at the table.
Amen. I do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow suit of Joel Osteen's church. You know,
Jesus.
Sorry, I take that back.
No, you don't. I wouldn't. I'd stand by it. I'm just kind of frustrated. I didn't say it first. God wants to bless you, brother. Cool. What about the other stuff he said that's going to happen? Yeah. No, he only wants to bless you, dude. Yeah, like he promised suffering. Get over it.
Let's not do that. But
wedding, how fast is that coming up?
October, man.
What's the countdown?
I don't know how many days. What do you think I am?
I don't know. She didn't force you to download the countdown app too on your phone?
She hasn't yet, but I mean, it's getting to that time where I could see that happening. She probably could tell you. What's today? Today is 14th?
Yeah, June 14th. On a Wednesday.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, it's really, I guess, like what, 4 months out?
4 months, yeah.
Yeah, so.
July, August, September, October. Yeah. 4 months out.
So.
June 14th, it's October what?
October 11th.
Oh, October. Yeah, you're literally about almost 3 months and some change.
Yeah.
Like just shy of the full 4.
Mm-hmm. A home stretch. So.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Well, congrats.
Yeah, thanks, man.
She said she hasn't murdered you yet. That's
she hasn't murdered me yet.
How's she been handling the stress?
Pretty. I mean, literally, so much more is going on in our lives right now outside of the wedding planning and stuff. So it's like most of the stress is from the other stuff.
Okay.
Because we both left our jobs.
Oh, dang.
And so we're both in these freelancing streets,
Sweet.
doing random other things.
Yeah.
So like, she's a workout trainer and stuff. And
Yeah.
then, like I do a lot of music stuff and things like that. So that's keeping us busy, and we get to do a lot of things together. And we're just really evaluating like, okay, what does the Lord want us to do together? And what the Lord want us to do like on our own and like as our careers and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's something we can get caught up with. And I'm sure you can relate to this when you're like, you don't necessarily have a full-time job maybe, so you're like, can take everything, but you shouldn't necessarily do everything that you can get your hands on. Yeah, because we recently had to say no to something that was just not healthy for us, but it was like that check was clearing.
Check looked nice.
Check looked nice. And we crunched the numbers like this could be, but it's like
Check gonna be good.
at the end of the day, we just have to trust God that He's ultimately our provider and not like just selling out for something we don't have peace about.
Yeah,
like me, if I didn't have peace about getting this drink, here we are.
No, I've had to say no to a couple things like that before.
Yeah,
I mean, it sucks. It's a pain, but God always provides every
He
single
always
time.
does. Yeah.
Dang.
That's the word for today, man. He will always provide. We got a little deep at the end. That was pretty good.
Always
I
get
like
deep.
it. It's the weird, wacky, and wonderful things. So that was a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, we should probably stop this one for the day before.
Let's do it.
Just because we want to end on a wonderful note before I say something
I
awkward.
think so. I think that's a good idea. So let's go ahead and wrap it up today. Thank you for watching this episode or listening to this episode of Wednesdays with Will. Make sure to follow us on all the things. Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts, YouTube probably. Shout out to Brandon Kahn for the intro. Tyson Rush for the outro. See y'all.
Rockin'.